All right, so I'm amped up on another pack one shot. I think we're gonna do Lamello Tenso fillers or floating shelves. We'll just try one of them. We'll do it start from finish. And got this idea from Dean Rovedo over at Platinum Woodworking. He's the man. Great idea. I've kind of thought about it before, but I didn't actually think it was possible in Mosaic. Then I was thinking about it. So to explain the concept, we've got these dowel shelves, right? Um, what we're gonna do is basically use the tenso bit, the lamello bit, and carve out both of the half moons in both pieces. I think so, but we're not gonna do it with a custom product because the fasteners only activate on actual they need collision detection for Mosaic. So let me make this a little bit shorter. We're gonna do it start from finish. I'll go up to hardware. So first you gotta download the thing. So go to tools, here, import updated data, go to hardware, hardware, joint fasteners. You gotta make sure you grab the Lamello Clamex P14 CNC toolpath. Hit the plus. Actually, I haven't looked at this one behind the scenes. Oh, it looks like I got a duplicate. Fine, I'll overwrite. But I know there's no native toolpath in Mosaic for this, so we have to use the fastener group. We'll go up to libraries and hardware, fasteners, joint templates, and then let's go down to Lamello. An absolute disaster in here. We'll go to the Lamello CNC toolpath. So this little bad boy, that's the one that's doing it. So Lamello toolpath editor. This is where you can change all these things. So I've only I haven't messed around with this very much. I'm just going to program it for you and then you can tweak these things. So yeah, I know, not extremely helpful, but I think the nuggets in this are actually going to be how to set up this joint fastener to make your own floating shelves or fillers. So the guinea pig will be Dean for sure. So let's go to, we're always going to copy this, underscore, whatever the acronym for your company is. Do PAC, Tenso, shelves. Cool. So this is a half-baked idea. Need to make sure you buy this cutter. I think it's, I think it's like 300 bucks or something. It's spendy, but this sounds like fun. So Tenso shelves. I'm thinking we use top and bottom of a cabinet, and then we do partitions and we zero them out. So easy concept. We do partitions, do top to bottom. I'm going to delete all of them. Actually, let's see what's in here. 60, 60, and 0. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's keep that one. Let's keep top and bottom. But I'm going to delete all the other ones because I don't want anything messing with it. And then we're going to copy this blank one to everything except partitions to top and bottom. Uncheck those two. Beautiful. Now let's see what we've got. I'm sure we could we could get pretty advanced with this, but let's just keep it basic and then maybe we'll do like a part two if everyone's like super revved up about this, but I kind of think this is very niche. So we'll take a frameless cabinet from Frameless V12, the classic single door custom. We'll bring it out. I'm going to edit this cabinet, bring up the 3D viewer so we can see what the heck is going on. All right, so parts to build. Clear everything except the top and the bottom. Cool. Let's see what we got. And just to make sure you understand that our left and our right side aren't there, we could do long bottom and long top. That would require us to always have unfinished none. So I don't really think that's the play here. I'm like fully freestyling this. So let's make it like a 36-inch tall, 36-inch wide. We'll change the name to Lamello Tenso Shelf. Okay, this is going to be kind of basic. Proof of concept, I suppose. And we'll go to the height. Having fun here. We'll do the height as 1.5. Actually, let's do this. 4, remember, freestyle. Depth, 12, 14, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, now on the interior, we need to add 3 shelves, 3 partitions, or 4. Wherever you want tensos, you add a partition. Then in this opening here, you have to click on the opening in the interior tab, go to the 0 width, turn it on 0 width, turn this one on 0 width. Boom. Okay, so far what we have, I mean, we could honestly do like a shelf, like an actual shelf, but we're not doing that. Let's go to the shape tab and we'll do, could do nothing. Be careful they don't add dados to things that they're next to. Okay, so the last thing we have to do, we got a couple more things. We'll go to parameters. Man, we're almost done. That was fast. Like too fast. I think I told him it would take like 30 minutes. Well, it would. I mean, you could make this into an hour-long job if you really wanted to make. I mean, this is basic. So we could make it pretty advanced. We could build out the whole library, all the different situations, add LEDs, add all kinds of stuff. And you can't retrofit the dowel fillers with this because those are all custom parts. So we'll bring in whatever, fastener 1, cool. And then we'll find our PAC Tenso thing. Tenso shelves. Okay, so now we got it. And then our partitions are sitting kind of far forward. So to get those all the way to the back, there's going to be a few parameters that you're going to want to make sure are turned off. One, take your nailers and just turn them off. 0. Okay. And then the other thing you want to do is your backs, your unfinished back recess. Oh, we could actually just turn back. Go backs, none. There we go. And then we'll turn on high detail. Okay, I mean, it can't show the arc, but it's there. And then if you just wanted to basically make this like 2 pieces, top and bottom, just take the height and go 1.5. And I think the partitions are still going to be there. They definitely are. You can delete them, or you could go in and just, I would probably just delete them. Your CNC, I don't think Mosaic will actually let you try to cut a part that small. Maybe. Oh, we can't actually delete them. Okay. That's cool. Why is that? Let's look at our top and bottom and make sure we still have all our operations, because that's the important part, right? Actually, it looks like we don't. Have them in the top. Beautiful. We have them in the bottom. Okay, so we don't really care about those partitions. We could just 0 quantity them. You could take this and... Oh, that's a crazy toolpath. Didn't even do it. Huh, I've never looked at this thing before. think sloped toolpaths work this way. I think they do. Anyways, all right, enough nerding out on this. We have them in the top and the bottom. So this product's technically done. It's just a little janky. So maybe we, instead of deleting the partitions, see, zero quantity may also get rid of. If Mosaic would just give us a no cut list, we'd be totally fine for an individual part. We can't do that. Okay. We could maybe turn this material into a zero thickness. I think that would freak out too. We could unedited thinking. So exciting. This is going to be the best video ever. Partition 9:30 at night. It's time for bed. Time for coding. See what happens when we try to send it to the optimizer. Optimize. Oh yeah, enterprise version, baby. We're gonna do, this is a Tenso test. It would just be room whatever I'm on. What are these? Not that one. Optimize. We'll see if, yeah, Mosaic's gonna try to, but we can delete them in the order tab. But obviously we want an automatic way. The whole idea is to just make it as simple as possible, right? We don't want all these silly steps. It's like, oh, you got to remember to delete this. You got to rotate this. You got to do that. Not what we're all about. Yeah, these are going to try to go out there. So we'd obviously delete them, but we want a better solution. Anyways, if you're wondering about feeds and speeds, I would just kind of like, Lamello tool is in here. Lamello P system cutter. If you don't have it, it's in the tools import updated data. 150, 75. This looks like looks decent. Could go with that. Gotta put it in your tool set. Like I said, never used it. Thought about it in my mind though. But that's enough. We'll insert it. Here we go. We already know it's gonna G-code fine. So the only thing I've heard about for adjustments on this is actually making it go a little bit deeper. But make sure your material thickness is correct, and man, I don't see why it wouldn't work. About how we can make this better. I'm gonna pause while I'm thinking. We don't need to pause. We'll just, what if we do a zero material? We're just fully exploring right now. Let's do a plus. I mean, yeah, you could use a material that isn't checked for nesting, but yeah, I mean, let's just do that. So we'll say no cut list partition. And then we'll give it a, we don't really care what the width or length is. The thickness, let's make it 0.75. We don't care about the other stuff. Oh yeah, this is what we'll do. This is fine. And then inside here, we'll go to info because we're on version 14. Oh yeah, this is the way to do it. We'll go down to the pencil in the cabinet, go to partition, change partition only for this product to the no cut list partition, which won't go to the CNC. Man, we have so many more options now. Beautiful. Okay, there it is. It's just not going to the CNC. It's only the bottom and top will. If you want to adjust it and add more shelves inside of it, You could go here, you could add another partition. You could actually add with these partitions, because remember we need the collision detection from Mosaic native parts to keep these in line. If we make it deeper, it should add a third one. You can control all that, of course, in the fastener group. But you could actually go in and say, you go in here, edit, and I'm just doing all the nuggets. All the nuggets. We go in here and we go into the quantity. You already know where I'm going with this. We could say quantity always equals 1, but if the width of the product, whatever, the width of the product, we're not going to go any further on that. It's too late, but you could create a hide conditional formula to hide that partition and bring it back. We can do this all literally with a native cabinet. This is a cabinet. It's not any custom parts. So, yeah, I'm going to sell this on my website. Just kidding. Sounds like too niche and too much to deal with. Anyways, have fun. Like, subscribe, leave me a message. Dean, thanks for the idea. And anyways, yeah, here you go. Have a great night. See you later.